If you want to see the homemade ice fishing sled I made, then you're in the right spot. So let's get on with the video and I'll kind of explain how things are. So these are the skis I was using. There's letters on them and they're identical, so I used the letters to put screw holes in. It ended up working out pretty well. Basically, I mean, you could measure out and do all your mathematical shit, but I was just kind of winging it and it worked out perfect. So always like look at the letters, just kind of line them up and do you. That hole looks crooked. Here, this is when I start building the legs that are going to attach to the skis. I just guessed and put them at 12 inches. I really didn't have a plan right now. I was just kind of winging it, to be honest. Send it. All right, so this is where I'm going to attempt to put the ski on the leg. Now, it's hard because 2x4s, yep, there you go, buddy. Set them up straight. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. This was kind of a pain just because it was wobbling, and I didn't do it the right way that I was supposed to. So if you want to comment and say that, you're more than welcome to, because it'll probably help me get more views on the video. But, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just throw some... Whoa! Lost her there, buddy. Just throw some screws in her and hope she holds. But, yeah. Basically, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Just balance it like one of those dudes that are professional balancers. I don't know. Basically, that's all you want to do. I don't know what else to say about this scene, but I just wanted to show that the project is complete. There we go. Yeah, right there, she's set up pretty well. We're going to go to this area and watch me struggle to put in screws for a couple minutes. Just kidding, it's a couple seconds, I think. But either way, struggled kind of a bit. I don't know. These pieces are, like I was saying, 3 feet wide. I think I said that. Still winging it, just trying to find the pace. We found her pretty good. Oh, there's a Coke. This part, I finally got a clamp, put her on there. I mean, she looks pretty square from here, I think, but she's not that square. Don't let it fool you. Getting her pretty well taken care of here. This is pretty self-explanatory, I feel. I feel like I should have videotaped more of the harder spots. Ooh, she slipped there. I should have videotaped some of the harder things, but I was just trying to give her a go. First YouTube video, me building something, so stick with her. Here we go over here, and I'm not going to redo takes and try and show you that I can know how to build. I know how to build. I don't have to prove it to anyone. I'm just showing you how it really is. Sometimes you got to figure some stuff out, have some struggle. Yeah, there's another one of those and another Coke drink. It's good. It's tasty. Yeah, this part I used 5-footers. And that's, yeah, see, I kind of skipped, but just threw it together. It's a 3x5. This, I just get a cool angle. If you like this angle. Oh, see it slides up a little, but pretty cool, I think. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are into seeing, but there's the undershot. Firm handshake. Pretty good. See, nice. This is where I measure it just to get the top plate on it, or top panel. Yeah, I don't know why that I did that, but just gonna be the fun, goofy guy that I am. Attempt to measure some shit, and we're gonna speed this scene up. So now that it's kind of a slower part and I'm not doing much but using a panel saw, which they have at Home Depot and Lowe's if you want to go get your material cut by them, or you can use a circular saw, a skill saw, whatever you have at hand. But I wanted to tell you this is 100% scrap wood. You see all the wood around me. I'm not using any of that. I'm using scrap. So it's not costing me a cent because I used an old pair of skis. So if you have an old pair of skis laying around, use that. You can also go to like a Goodwill or a New to You, or the thrift store might have skis you can use if you're looking to build your own. I wouldn't really follow anything that I'm doing because yeah, all the critics out there giving me shit all the time, but you can just kind of use a design, whatever design you want. A lot of people use their sleds. I just wanted to build wood because I had scrap material, and I don't know what a guy would have to pay for at Home Depot, but it's what I had to pay for. So putting in the nail, I switched to nail guns instead of screws. It's faster. At Coca-Cola, not sponsored, but yeah. And I thought she might be pretty level, but oof, she's all right. But it's a double-barreled stove. I just wanted to brag because we built it a couple days ago. Keeps the shop nice and warm. Now this is the fun part. I'll be honest, I mismeasured. She's going good, but I mismeasured. And I should have caught it at that point when I ripped that sucker off. I just put it at the wrong angle. I didn't get it high enough. But I wanted to make the railing taller instead of shorter, which I did. So that's why you might see me here, if it ever speeds up. Jeez. You'll see me in a sec, I think, put the railing on. Oh, let me explain this part. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm finding center, which at this point, because it's 5 feet, it's 2.5. So I'm marking where I want to put that railing so it's perfectly in the middle. So then I can line up the other side and put it perfectly in the middle too. And it's pretty easy. And of course I'm using my speed square. Even though it looks like a triangle, that always confuses me, but it's a speed square. I'm throwing it up, buddy. Here's I'm just looking, I'm like, that's the point I realized that I mismeasured. I'm like, freak. So right here is when I'm going to start cutting some more. I haven't noticed how the saw's working, so I wonder if it shakes the camera. Let's see. Oh. No, she doesn't. That's pretty good. Cool. I have to get better at recording. And probably talking, because you guys are probably losing your mind right now. I just like to explain what I'm doing here. So you see, I stapled the railing on top to make it taller. Oh, buddy, this is painful. I'm gonna put on the railing and make it kind of square, but if she's not level, she's probably not square. So this was a workout and a half. And I'll be honest, it was rough. I mean, I'm a kind of tough guy, but I can't pull that over. She's rough. I'm thinking about a plan. You're going to see me do this like 4 more times. I was struggling. Buddy, what are you going to do with a clamp? Frustration, threw it down. Go back to step 1. We already know that's not going to work. Does he? What? I picked back up the clamp? No way. All right, now I got her figured out. Sorry, ignore the rat's nest. It's been a long day. See, I'm going to pull down on her. A minute ago, I forgot to videotape, but I was on top of the table for the other side. Pulling her down and using her weight against her. So that ended up working out pretty decent, I'd say, and I wonder if I finally got her. Oh, there we go. Finally. See, the thing was moving to the right too much, so I finally used the clamp to do something good. Threw the clamp on there. It's kind of a brace so that thing wouldn't move over. Like I said, all the critics out there, go ahead and comment and tell me what I'm doing wrong and what I could have done better. Honestly, all my other videos have critics, so we'll keep looking. Did I finally get it? Yep, there we go. Yeah, that was probably the worst part about it. It was rough. So there we go. She's up on her side. Now she's down on the floor. Now this is where it gets intense because I'm trying to make like a box to keep my fish and stuff in, and yep, that's the side paneling. Now I have the front and back, and this was just a pain. I don't. You think that I would learn to cut things a little bit shorter than what it is, but I like to have perfect crap and throwing it out of the way. This is horrible. There we go. Even after I went and trimmed it, though, it still slid in, I mean, okay, but I was just ready for it to be done. I know you're looking at my ass, so quit looking at my ass. We're going to slam that thing down in and hope for the best. Yep. At this point, it's getting late, and I just want to go home. Yeah, I just kind of gave up there, but took the nail gun. If it won't go into place, beat it into place, I guess. Yep. The average person might not have access to the nail guns and stuff. Using your screw guns are just fine, or a hammer and nails even if you need to. I was just using my resources that I have. Literally a hammer and nails and a couple pieces of wood and an old set of skis, and you could have a pretty good little thing. I mean, like I said, a lot of people use their sleds, their plastic sleds, so you could use that if you have access to one of those too. But or build it out of pallets. I know that pallets are a lot of times free at your Walmart or Murdoch's or some feed stores or whatever, some of your big stores. Thank you guys for watching if you made it this far. I'm lost from ideas. I also forgot to take measurements of my ice auger and whatever, but it's done for now. I can throw buckets on there, my propane and the hut and the auger, but I want to build a rack for the auger. But I am planning on getting a new auger and also the homemade auger. So I want to make sure the rack works and fits first. But thank you guys for watching. This is just basically the final project for now. And like I said, I appreciate it.